Cheers.
Good morning. Cheers.
Having a little coffee because we're getting ready to do a coffee brew.
Got a little coffee infused stout, coffee infused IPA.
So we're up at the crack of dawn to go with the whole coffee theme, have some fun. We're getting ready, like Corey said, we're gonna brew. We're gonna mash in 2 different mash tuns, do the beer together. Then we'll add the coffee later. We're gonna get the coffee from a local place, Steel City in Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. And the coffee we're gonna be adding is cold brew coffee, not hot coffee like this, because we want to get some of the bitterness stripped out, and it'll do better because we'll have less oxygen in it, so it won't spoil as quickly.
What type of flavors do you think it's going to have?
Coffee.
Straight up coffee.
Everybody has coffee stouts because it goes so well with it.
I haven't heard a lot about coffee IPAs. What have you read about them?
No. So a lot of the things I've read is if you use hot coffee, you get too much bitterness, and it can be too bitter of a drink. But what's good about cold brew coffee is it's not bitter, really. So it's just going to add more of the pure coffee aroma and character. So I'm pretty excited about it. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. Cheers.
It's a little chilly. 2 days ago, I think it was 65 degrees 2 days ago.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about Steel City?
Okay, well, my husband and I bought it in June. We opened June 15th, and it's been quite a ride. We're a coffee shop.
Fun?
Oh yeah, we've been having a great time.
Good.
There's a little bit of struggle at first, you know, getting into that 80-hour-a-week schedule.
Yeah, right.
But we do love it. We have a great staff. We're primarily a coffee shop / music venue. We have music. We have open mic every Thursday night, and then we have live concerts on Friday and Saturday nights. We carry different things that people don't have in town, like kombucha, which is a fermented tea that's very popular right now. And our coffee.
What is that all about?
Oh, look at that! And we carry Hobo Ed coffee, which is amazing.
And that's the cold brew we're going to use,
It's
right?
the cold brew that you guys are using.
So you want to taste the beers?
Yeah,
I think we
let's
should.
taste them.
Okay, so we'll start with the stout. So
Well,
this is
just turned into a lovely Saturday.
so this is the cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers,
Yeah, thank you.
guys. It's delicious.
It is.
I do love stout. It's usually my go-to.
Nice.
So while you're tasting that, I'll do this. So let me put this in here.
And what was your process for brewing the coffee?
We used yours. We picked it up. That gave it to us.
I mean, did you do through pour over? Did you do it through?
You did the cold brew.
Oh, we
You did the cold
actually
brew, yeah.
made
We
cold
took
brew.
Yeah.
your cold brew and just used that.
Yeah, we talked to Ed, and he's like, "Why don't you just use ours?"
Why don't
And
you
we're
guys
like,
tell me
"That's
one
perfect."
more time because I didn't get it the last 2 times.
So we brewed the beer.
Yeah.
You.
Then when you taste it, you'll see what
It smells really good.
it does.
Cheers.
Right.
Cheers.
Think of it. I mean, I just put a
Cheers.
teaspoon in the 6 ounces.
Really good, Rich.
Oh yeah.
Isn't it soft
Oh
in
my
it
God.
too? Right.
It's really good.
I know.
Smoothed it right out.
Okay, what are we doing?
This is the
We're gonna
IPA
drink
before
this.
the coffee.
We're drinking.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers
Cheers.
again.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers. It's got a little tarty aftertaste.
Delicious.
Yeah, I love this beer.
I'd love
Just
this beer
lovely.
too.
Yeah. Let's add the coffee. I don't know
Okay.
if you need to catch
How do you
this
know how
part.
much coffee to add?
I measured it all ahead of time. So
Okay.
it's 16 ounces for 5 gallons
Okay.
is what this turns into. So this is just basically replicating that exactly.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Yeah, I still think this is really interesting the way it changes this.
And it definitely it adds
It changes it drastically.
It does, like there's
It
a
does.
nice smoothness, just like the stout.
You mentioned the tart, which is the
Yeah.
but this like washed it out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is
Totally
really
washed
wild.
it
The
out.
tart doesn't
Right?
bite. It doesn't bite you on the back of the tongue.
Because you usually find like coffee to be a little bitter.
A little bit, which
Right.
is why we went with this with Hobo Ed, because we found that it was not.
Yeah.
We found that our coffee is really, really smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Pride ourselves on our coffee so much.
Yeah,
It goes well in beer too.
that's right. And it tastes fantastic, so we're
Yeah.
super
what
excited.
did you think of the little concoctions we
I
came
love them. I wish there was more.
up with? There will be on April 22nd.
That's right.
Did you say April 22nd?
I did say April 22nd. I think there's a band that night.
Is
What
there a band?
I think it's an Eric
The
Clapton.
E-Core.
Oh.
Eric Clapton tribute.
Well, cheers once again.
Cheers.
I was
Cheers.
so
Ours are
beer
going.
and you guys.
That's okay. We
you
can
guys
drink it for
cool.
you if you don't want.